Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Quick Break Games, and today we have more news regarding TT Games' next title after 2022's LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. So if you didn't know, TT Games, the developer of most of the LEGO games, is owned by WB or Warner Brothers Games. This past week, there was major news from WB Games due to them shutting down 3 of their developers. Now, this news comes from Jason Schreier at Bloomberg. A link to this article will be in the description if you want to read the full thing yourself. It says, Warner Brothers shuts down 3 game studios, cancels Wonder Woman title. Warner Brothers Discovery Inc. is closing 3 video game studios and halting work on a highly anticipated Wonder Woman title in a bid to boost the profitability of its interactive entertainment business. Monolith Productions, Player First Games, and Warner Brothers Games San Diego are being shuttered, according to a memo to staff viewed by Bloomberg News. So yes, this sucks, especially with the Wonder Woman game getting canceled and all those affected by the layoffs. But for the purposes of this channel, you'll notice that TT Games is still safe. And it seems that they will be safe for the foreseeable future. Jason Schreier, who wrote this Bloomberg article, appeared on the Kinda Funny Games YouTube channel. Again, a link to the full video interview will be in the description, but he did say this about the recent studio cuts and closures.
Like the big cut just happened. I can't imagine there will be more cuts in the next year or so. But again, you never know with the games industry. But like as of right now, it seems like this is their big drastic move, and now they're going to see what the fruits of like this new strategy look like over the next couple of years.
All right, so he believes Warner Brothers will not be closing any more studios for a while, so TT Games should be fine. And also, to my knowledge, TT Games has never really had a flop of a game. Yes, there are some LEGO games not as good as others, but I'm fairly certain they all still sold very well. Most recently with LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, that game was the 5th best-selling game of 2022. We don't have the exact sales numbers, but I did some research, and the game that placed 6th in 2022 was Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Apparently sold 20.6 million copies in 2022. Not 100% sure if that's accurate, but if it is, that means Skywalker Saga sold something above that. For some comparison, LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga from 2007 sold around 15 million copies, so Skywalker Saga being more successful than that game is pretty crazy to think about. But anyways, the point is, TT Games' LEGO titles sell well, and they make money, so I think TT Games should be safe from getting shut down. Now, as I've talked about many times on this channel, the rumors are that TT Games' next title will be a new LEGO Batman, and now we have even more evidence of that. So let's go back to the Bloomberg article because there's one more sentence I want to read. It says, the cuts reflect a refocusing of the games division on major franchises such as Harry Potter, Mortal Kombat, Game of Thrones, and DC Comics, primarily Batman. So yes, I think we can pretty much rule out the next LEGO game being, a new LEGO Marvel, Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, whatever else. Batman and Harry Potter are the focus now, and this lines up with the rumors that we've been hearing over the past couple years. Now, I've made several videos on why I think it's Batman in particular, which I won't get into here. Go check those videos out, but it's cool to see more concrete proof here. Alright, so when can we expect this new LEGO Batman game to release? Let's go back to the Kinda Funny Games interview with Jason Schreier, and let's see what he says on that.
Anything about TT Games? We didn't cover that.
Yes.
Jason, what's going on with TT Games? Obviously, I know Arthur Parsons and a whole bunch of them left. They went and made that Funko game that was not great, and I don't hear anything about the LEGO franchise anymore from them.
Yeah, they actually are one of the few studios in the umbrella that has a game coming in the near future. They do have a LEGO game coming. I believe it's for next year. I could be misremembering. It's either later this year or next year. I think next year. But yeah, there is a new LEGO game coming. I won't blow up their spot and say what it is. But yes, there's a new LEGO game coming imminently.
Okay, so it's sounding like 2026 is going to be the release year for TT Games' next title. And he said it's releasing, quote, imminently, too. Man, doesn't that just get you hyped? He clearly knows what the next game is, but he didn't want to spoil it for TT Games, which sucks for us. But that being said, I'd say it's almost guaranteed that we will be getting an official announcement with a trailer and everything sometime later this year. I think the obvious time to announce it would be at Summer Games Fest in June. Summer Games Fest is sort of the replacement for E3 these days, but if they don't show up there, I'm certain it will show up at Gamescom 2025, which happens in late August. TT Games has a super good track record of showing up there, so I think that's the absolute latest that we're going to have to wait to see this game. In terms of the marketing cycle for this game, my ideal scenario would be for them to reveal the game in June for the Summer Games Fest, Maybe this would just be a CGI trailer or something similar to what we got at E3 2019 for LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga, and then we could get a more substantial trailer with gameplay and everything a couple months later at Gamescom in August. And then after that, the whole game could release sometime in the first half of 2026. So that's sort of my thoughts on this whole LEGO Batman 4 thing as of now. I will say it will be interesting to see how this game turns out, as this will really be the first LEGO game made under the new staff at TT Games. The TT Games originals, like founder John Burton, Arthur Parsons, Paul Flanagan, who worked on all of their games since 2005 at least, they all left sort of midway through Skywalker Saga's development and went to start Tintin Games and make Funko Fusion. So this new LEGO Batman 4, or whatever they end up calling it, will be the first game they develop entirely without their original leadership. So maybe this new game will have a new feel compared to the previous games, who knows, but either way, I'm definitely going to be eager to play it next year. But that's going to do it, guys. Let me know your thoughts on TT Games' next title. Do you think it's releasing in 2026? Do you agree that it's going to be LEGO Batman 4? Let me know in the comments below. So be sure to like this video if you learned something new, dislike it if not, subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you guys next time here on Quick Break Games.